Okay, now, this first number, that's Pearson. That's where I'm going next. That's right down the street. Okay, now, this is my home phone. This is Ryan's bar, so you call me if anything happens. Now, you got that?
Yes, Mr. Finelli. I'm sure Ryan will show up.
Well, we searched the store. I talked to every doorman in a 5-block radius. Nobody's seen her. See, the thing is, she knows not to cross the street by herself, so that means she'd still be on this block if she were alone.
The police are on it, Jack. Let's go back to the office and see if Matt's heard anything.
Well, what if she comes back here and there's nobody here? Now, how'll let you open tonight?
Well, I'll be around quite late. We're doing a pre-Christmas inventory.
So the store's covered. Let's get back to the telephone.
All right, you got your numbers. I won't be leaving the neighborhood, very likely. That means you can reach me at Pearson Pierce, unless I tell you differently.
She understands.
I just want to make sure.
Mr. Finelli, try not to worry. I mean, children get lost here all the time, and they always show up.
Thanks.
Hi, Michael. Glad to see you. Where's Mother?
She's at her downtown office. Hey, are you all right? You're shaking like a leaf.
No. I'm so damn scared and angry, I'm about ready to explode.
What did Connie Markham do this time?
It wasn't Connie. It was Seneca. Elliot invited me to the Cafe Budapest after rehearsal for a drink. Things are still very rocky between Preston and Connie, and he needed somebody to talk to.
And who better to confide in than a theater veteran like yourself?
All right. He was coming on to me.
As usual.
And I was in control.
As usual.
Sure, flirting a little, laughing at his jokes.
Leading him on, I got the picture. So where does Seneca come in?
Right through the door, where he stood watching Elliot and me before I saw him. Of course, he misinterpreted the whole thing.
Sounds a little awkward.
It was awful and humiliating. And if that wasn't bad enough, as soon as Elliot left, Seneca lit into me. Michael, he was really mad. Frightened me.
That's it?
That's it. Isn't that enough? In one evening, I've lost my husband and all hope of playing Sarah May.
And the really tragic part is, you probably didn't even get to eat.
Yeah, and the food there is fabulous.
Listen, Kim, you didn't do anything wrong. Just letting Elliot come on to you, that's not immoral. You're just taking advantage of the guy's lack of character. So his idea of having a good time is making a pass at a married lady half his age. As long as it's an incomplete pass, it's not your fault.
Seneca says it is.
Well, then Seneca is wrong. You feed Elliot's middle-aged ego by being the sweet young thing on his arm, and in return, he offers you power and prestige.
Seneca says it's wrong for me to manipulate people to get what I want.
Why? Why? It's good for the play, and it's good for Elliot. And at the same time, it's helping you advance. You know you're a better Sarah May than Connie Markham.
Elliot thinks so, too.
I'm sure he does.
So what do I do about Seneca?
Now, you don't have to ask me that. You just go home and make an effort. Now, stop looking so scared. You know nobody can stay angry with you when you're being nice.
Seneca can.
No. You go on home.
Michael, I don't know what I'd do without you. You've been such a good friend. You're probably the first real friend I've ever had.
Well, you've done a lot for me, too.
You've been with me through all those horrible times, and I know I can trust you to share a secret. I've shared so many confidences with you, it scares me sometimes. I mean, what if Seneca found out about that abortion? What if I had to go through it alone? You've just been so supportive. The thought of ever not having you for a friend.
Well, don't think about that. It's easy being your friend.
You're just so important. Sometimes I think you keep me sane.
college? And all you get is an education. Get accepted at SoapNet Soap U, and you can win a jet-set trip to Hollywood and $20,000 available to create a new soap. Shoot your footage related to the soap opera genre and submit to SoapNet Soap U to get started. Go to soapu.com to find out how to enter. Be part of the next generation of soap writers, producers, directors, and stars. Enroll in SoapNet Soap U. Welcome to the Envy League.
And I can get all kinds of themes, ringtones, and lots of cool games, like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Whoa. You almost have the coolest mom ever.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I can check his phone usage, locate his handset, and even control when he can use his phone, all from my computer.
Wow. You must be the coolest mom ever.
Yeah, pretty much.
From Disney Mobile, get 200 anytime minutes for $24.99 a month plus a free phone. Learn more at disneymobile.com.
Rated T for teen. You know you like to watch. Now it's time to play. Move on to Wisteria Lane as the newest Desperate Housewife. Make new friends. Join the garden club. Visit the neighbors. Experience new secrets, lies, and scandals. Play the new Desperate Housewives game. Being bad never felt this good. Available now for your PC.
Introducing Miss Flora and the Cranashore Cranberry Choir.
Talking about the urinary tract is something we should try to do with tact. But there are scientific findings we'd like to bring to light. Cranberries help the plumbing work right. Cranashore, with the strongest cranberry extract from Ocean Spray.
Scientific studies support that cranberries are a safe, natural way to promote urinary tract health. I recommend them to my patients.
New from Nature's Resource and in vitamin aisles everywhere. Now in convenient soft gel form. Call the number below or visit us online to get $10 worth of coupons on Cranashore and other Nature's Resource products.
Try Cranashore today. Okay.
Maeve? Oh, I thought I'd try again. Do you have a few minutes?
Of course. And this time, I won't let anyone interrupt what we have to say to one another. Oh, I'm so glad you're here.
I wanted to see you alone now for days. I need to explain to you what happened because your opinion is important to me.
I don't want you to, dear.
But I need to.
Jillian, you know that I love you like one of my own. No matter what, I'm on your side 100%.
I do know that. I count on it.
Come, sit. Your Mr. Church was by a little while back, you know. He's an impressive character.
Bit overwhelming. But Roger and Faith seem to think that he has all the answers. I'd like to talk to you about him later, but right now, I want to make you understand that I didn't kill Ken. I might have, and I think that you know that. When I left here that morning, I was headed to his room, and I was ready to do what he asked. But it was already done.
Ken was too weak to give himself the injection. If you didn't do it, then who?
I think that it was Barry Ryan.
Jillian, they found your fingerprints on the syringe. I saw you holding it.
I picked it up automatically by reflex. I swear to you that that syringe was empty. If I was deliberately trying to get myself a conviction, I couldn't do a better job. I am telling you, I did not kill him. I never even occurred to me that somebody might think that I did. I thought Barry had handled Ken's death the way he handled all the other business. No loose ends and no complications.
So, when you walked out of the hospital, it never occurred to you the repercussions?
I wanted to be alone. I needed to mourn Ken by myself. So I got in the car and I started driving up towards New England to be by the mountains. I knew that I'd feel closer to him there. I thought I would head north, up towards Maine. Oh, this is so confusing. I didn't know that I was being indicted. I tell you, I was not running away from anything. I didn't
see a newspaper. I didn't listen to a radio. I just kept driving, Maeve, until I couldn't even see the road anymore. So I stopped in this motel, and I walked into the office to register. And I heard the radio, and it was playing Ken's song. And I was overcome. I thought about the finality of everything. And I started to sign my name on the register. And then I thought, I can't. She's going to ask me, the manager, about the song, about my name. I couldn't deal with it.
So you used Faith's name instead.
Then the motel manager recognized my picture in the paper. She called the sheriff, and they came to arrest me. And that is the first time that I realized that I was really in trouble.
But what about a statement? I mean, surely you could have said something to the authorities that would have made things more
I needed
clear.
to talk to Barry first.
I see. So when you did, what did he say?
He denied having done it. And I don't blame him. It wasn't as if he was setting me up to take the blame for him.
No, Barry would never intend things to work out like this.
I don't think that he had any idea. And I was just grateful to him because he helped Ken. I think that this is going to be worse for Barry than it is for me.
Well, true. Barry has a few things against him.
I'm not going to hang Barry up in the process of freeing myself. And that's one of the things that worries me in terms of Claudia's church.
Well, he was asking some questions about Barry. I mean, whether he had motive or opportunity, and I'm afraid I didn't help Matt as much. But, Julian, may I offer a suggestion? Why don't you tackle your problems one at a time? And the most essential at this point is your defense, dear.
I know. Just becoming real to me that Ken is dead. And that I may be convicted for his murder. Maeve, I'm afraid.
Mother, Seneca and I had this awful fight. Michael has been being such a good friend. I'm so grateful to him. He says I should go home and patch things up.
You do that.
Thanks again, Michael. Goodbye, Mother.
Bye.
She wasn't lying this time. I feel really bad for her. She's in way over her head, and for a change, I don't think it's her fault.
Well, it's obvious that whatever was going on between the two of you, thank you, was very genuine and involved a great deal of good feelings.
Are you angry?
Because you and my daughter are close friends? No, of course not. I do seem to keep on stumbling in on the two of you when you're exchanging confidences, and I've got to admit that that disturbs me a bit. However, Michael, I just hope you realize what a problem Ken's dependence on you could be. She is married, after all.
She comes here to see you. When you're not home, she confides in me. I don't think she really has any other friends.
Well, that could also turn out to be a problem.
This is the only place I see her, and you did ask me to keep tabs on her.
Yeah, I did.
And that's what I'm doing. I like Kim. I feel sorry for her, all the messes she's gotten herself into, but I feel years older than she is.
So you like her, you feel sorry for her, and you want to help her, and that's it, huh?
Pretty much.
And she what? She keeps flirting with you because of habit or sheer acquisitiveness? What?
I can't control Kim. But I can control my relationship with her. I'll stop seeing her if you want me to.
No. No, I trust your version of the situation. And I'm going to continue to do so until I'm confronted with evidence to the contrary. I think you can control Kim. And much more to the point, I think you realize how difficult it would be to deceive me.
It would be impossible.
I don't expect you to control Kim's affectionate overtures to you, Michael. However, I do think that responding to them would smack a bit of incest. But as far as exchanging confidences go, I would dislike it if I thought there was even a hint of betrayal.
I think you underestimate me.
Possibly.
One, you forget how much I owe you. Two, how crazy I am about you. And 3, how much we share.
Seneca? Can we talk? Is it too late to apologize? You don't have to look at me like you hate me. It's awful.
I'm reading Kim. I have a report to organize tonight.
I'm trying to make things better. Please let me explain.
No further explanations required. I heard everything you have to say.
I know you're angry. You have every right to be. But please say we can work things out. I'm so frightened. Do you love me?
Well, this would be so much simpler if I didn't. Yes, of course I love you.
Please, let's try to work something out. I don't know how, but we have to try. Please don't be angry. Say everything will be all right. Please, everything will be fine.
After a tragic fall, JR's life is in jeopardy. Will he survive? All My Children, tonight at 8 on SoapNet.
Yes, certainly we'll keep you informed. Thank you.
Anything?
No, that was the police.
We checked out every street, every little store, every hallway in a 5-block radius.
5 blocks? How far could she have gotten on her own?
Not far. Somebody has to have picked her up. And it wasn't the police.
I am so sorry all this is happening.
Yeah.
I feel completely responsible. If only...
You can 86 the apologies and the if-onlys, okay?
I don't blame you for being mad.
Thank you.
But you can't blame me for wanting to tell you how I feel.
Right.
All right, say it.
Say what?
I want to know just exactly how mad you are.
I don't think you want to hear it.
I want you to say it, damn it.
I want to know how anyone can manage to lose a 4-year-old unless she's trying to.
What?
Unconsciously to prove your damn point that you're not a candidate for motherhood, that you're not interested in kids, that you're no good with them.
On the contrary, I am very interested with them, and I am very good with them, just not as a mother.
Pearson Pierce. Yes. Yes. Thank you very much. This could be it.
Hello?
Mrs. Lowry.
Yes.
This is Jack Finelli calling. My daughter's name is Ryan.
I'll put her on. It's for you, Ryan.
Daddy, come and get me.
You bet. You okay?
Yep.
That's good, honey. I love you. Now, you put that nice lady back on the phone so she can tell me where you are, okay?
Okay.
Mr. Finelli, I really should explain. I'm not in the habit of kidnapping stray children, even charming ones like your Ryan. I took my daughter's playgroup out for ice cream cones, 8 4-year-olds. And when we got back to our building, the head count was down to the usual 3, plus 1 more, who was also finishing up an ice cream. Apparently, she was with us for quite some time. I know it sounds a bit bizarre, but it's true.
I'm so relieved. It sounds just fine to me. How'd you get hold of me?
Ryan has been quite cooperative. She gave me her name and sang me her telephone number, except that no one was home. And then we called the police, and they called back in just a few minutes. And now there you are. You must have been frantic.
I was. It's just beginning to hit me that she's safe. Thank you. Thank you so much. If you would give me your address, I'd get a cabbie right over there.
It's 2345 Park Avenue, apartment 17B. It's the penthouse.
Thank you again. Well, Ryan found herself a nice penthouse with a park view.
That's what I like. A preschool runaway with style.
Matt, thanks. Rose?
I am so sorry, Jack. I am so sorry. And incredibly relieved. And furious.
Now, give him time. Wait till tomorrow. Then he'll talk. I'm sure he'll have plenty to say.
Ryan's Hope is next. Then Play Dirty with the Abbotts and the Newmans on The Young and the Restless, followed by All My Children on SoapNet.
Have you noticed, sir, the halo that's around my head?
I'm the mother, and the mother knows what to do. I don't want to be answerable to anybody else on the face of this earth.
Occasionally I get mad when I think people aren't leveling with me, but never hysterical.
It was stupid. Very, very stupid.
Ryan's Hope, next on SoapNet.
People tell you you're a loser. Eventually, that's what you are. This is my show. I am the star of this. There's no going back. I can't undo all of these things that I've done.
Everyone has a dark side. The Young and the Restless, weeknights at 7 on SoapNet.
Allison Sweeney has a sneaky plan.
It's a nail spa.
That's right.
They're not gonna do any nail polish, are they?
To get Wally in touch with his feminine side.
Real men aren't afraid to paint their toes, right?
Get to know a whole new Wally when he spends one day with Allison Sweeney.
I think you've changed my life forever.
Saturday at 12:30, only on SoapNet.
Wednesday is Macy's biggest one-day sale. Some of the lowest prices of the season. Early morning specials only until 1 p.m. Kids puffer jacket, $14.99. 24-piece room in a bag, $99.99. 3-piece leisure luggage set, $39.99. 3-stone half-carat white gold diamond ring, $399. Macy's biggest one-day sale this Wednesday.
Okay, Wally, I am only back here because Mr. Biddle told me to tell you to get off your butt and stock the rest of this new caramel nut crunch cereal. So don't get any ideas, Wally, because I think you're really creepy. I like you, Wally. I'm totally nuts about you.
Kellogg's new Caramel Nut Crunch. Crispy flakes loaded with nuts, caramel-coated nuts, and more nuts.
Ew.
Kellogg's Caramel Nut Crunch. Sounds good.
Let's just forget everything that happened and start all over again.
Kim, what happened earlier tonight wasn't just an isolated situation. It was part of a pattern. And I think it's something we really need to discuss.
But not right now. No, I didn't mean that. Of course you have to say what you feel. Just let me hold on to you. Okay.
Kim, right now, you are a very self-absorbed and driven young woman. Your career consumes all your time and your energy, and it doesn't leave room for anything else in your life.
Like you?
Like love, like compassion. Like the sense that there's something else that's important in this world besides yourself.
You knew I wanted a career when you married me.
Yeah, I also knew you wanted a family. Or said you did.
And you said that I should have a life outside on my own terms. What happened to that?
Your determination to have a career to the exclusion of everything else.
You want me to have a baby?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure that bringing a child into this situation is such a good idea. But yes, I do still want a family.
I tried.
Oh, honey, I know you did. I know you tried. And I don't have the heart to ask you to try again, not now. But, Kim, you promised. Maybe after the run of the show.
Yeah. If there's nothing better going on.
Hey. Save the gag lines for the publicists, all right? I'm very serious about this.
I know. Will it make you happy?
Yes. Yes, it would very much. It would also make me happy to know that you wanted a baby. that you remembered your promise.
I remember. Oh, Seneca, I love you, and I need you so much, and that's what's important. Everything else will work out. I promise.
It's becoming real to me now. The idea that I may go to prison for something that I didn't do.
I wish I could say something that would ease your mind.
No. You can't. Nobody can, and it's all right. Just keep thinking to myself, if I knew what was in store for me, and I could relive the next or the past 6 months, would I change anything?
And?
I have no regrets. Is that crazy?
No, I don't think so. Ken was a lovely man.
I loved him.
I know you did, dear.
Where did some of your favorite stars get their start in the biz? In Bay City. Check out daytime's finest alum before they became household names. Another World, today at 2, only on SoapNet.